Hey everybody, welcome back to another home workout video with hopefully only about 4 weeks till gyms go back. I've been training a lot more consistently and getting results pretty quickly. So in the last 3 weeks I've lost 13-14 pounds of just crap that I ate at the start of lockdown, just eating pretty consistently. I'll do a full day of eating of what I'm eating soon, but I normally post my meals on Instagram, right? You can sort of get an idea. Today we're doing some chest and arms. I don't need to do chest often, but we got a new toy. So just an aerobic step, it was like 30 quid. I'm using it as a bench to do my first exercise for chest today, which is chest press, superset with flies. The dumbbells are only 17 kilos, so I'll do like 20 reps of press and then flies to failure pretty much. And that's where you need to get an insane chest pump and actually make it grow. You don't need crazy heavy bench weight. So just make and do with what we got. So yeah, I'll start my first set. So with this step I can really get that extra depth and stretch here, which is pretty much the most important part of the chest movement. So with 15 reps, that feels about right into flies. And the stretch point here is really where you're actually going to tear the muscle down. Okay, so I did 4 sets of that, and that is most of the chest done for me today. I don't really need to do a lot of chest to make it grow, and mine hasn't really shrunk at all during lockdown. More focusing on the arm workout today, especially triceps a lot, as they're my weak point, and forearms, so we're getting into that. So we're doing another press exercise, this time just close press, like this, to work my triceps more. So I'll get down on the bench and get going. So I'm doing more of a close grip press to work the triceps. This is more of a warm-up one as well, before I do skull crushers, because otherwise I find my elbows hurt if I haven't warmed them up with some sort of other exercise first. And I find these quite effective, especially if you do a control on the negative. So this is sort of more of a tricep warm-up exercise. By going closer and going slow and negative, I really feel the contraction on triceps so much more, whereas when I'm going wide it's all chest. Close like this is a hell of a lot more tricep, which is my weak point, so I'm going to be focusing on it a lot in the next month, running up to gyms opening, and then once I actually have access to a cable machine again, I'm going to be smashing them hard. But for now it's just back to basic stuff I can do for them. So after 4 sets of that, triceps nice and warmed up, go into a skull crusher sort of superset combo. So let's use skull crushers to failure, then bring it back down to that close grip and just press out for reps. It really gets a good pump in the tricep. So let me just get on the floor ready, because it's not pretty trying to get in position without a bench, and then we'll do the set. There's not much weight on the bar in this first set. I always do this just to make sure my elbows are all good, because sometimes if they're not warmed up properly they really click. So next set I'll add probably another 10 kilos to this. So at the moment it's like 20 or so, but that honestly is enough if you're getting your form right. I'm trying to keep my elbows as tucked in as possible. And then into press once I can't anymore. It's really just knacker them out. and that is 1 set done. Alright, next exercise, focusing on traps again, is dumbbell skull crushers. I've already got a good pump after 4 sets of close press and 4 sets of skull crushers lying. So this is a good one. I'm just going to obliterate my triceps every chest workout. Basically, that's what I need to work on my actual pecs. So yeah, let's just do some. So yeah, with these I'm doing more volume than weight. I could put a bit more weight on, but I don't trust not to snap the back off the IKEA chair, because that would make Amy very mad. So I might do heavier next set standing still. It works your core more. I just like doing it on a chair or a bench, because you just get that more isolation engagement. It's just preference. So I'll do 4 sets of those, then on to some kickbacks and then bicep stuff. So final exercise for triceps, nice and simple, kickbacks. Focusing on the squeeze here. Really don't need much weight at this point, my triceps are already pretty tired. It's more just trying to hit every angle of the tricep as best I can with just some dumbbells. And that's one arm done. I'll do the same arm for about the same amount of reps, 4 sets. Then onto a little bit of bicep stuff, mostly forearm focused. And that's the workout done, just trying to do it as regularly as possible. Okay, so now my triceps are pretty damn done, they're pumped up, like I can't really do much more. Just onto 1 superset for biceps. So it's fat grip curls into hammer curls, just controlling the weight. I'm using fat grips for back as well. And they've already, like the effect on my forearms is already a lot. So I'm gonna make sure I use these for basically all back and bicep stuff to really try and develop them, because I know they're very underdeveloped, and that's my own fault really, just neglecting them. But I think just using flat grips alone is going to help a lot. Like I feel it in my forearms so much more the next day. Out of all the sort of fitnessy, gimmicky products, this is one that legitimately works really well. So, and they're only like a tenner as well, so it's making this exercise so much more hard on my forearms than it normally be. Then straight onto some lighter weight hammer curls. So just controlled. From the side. Really work the forearms, burn them out. And that's it, they're spent. And so normally doing this, if I didn't have the fat grips, it'd be a lot more feeling my bicep, but I'm feeling it through all my forearm a lot more. So effective combination just to finish off my chest and arm workout. And alright, so that's today's workout done. So I've been gradually upping the intensity, doing more and more, especially now I've got that new kit. It's made it a lot easier to actually get real pumps in and stuff like that. And my body has rebounded so fast from training, probably only 4 times a week. I just cleaned up my diet a lot, so I'll do a full day of eating on that, but I'm pretty much sticking to 2,100 calories a day, about 300 grams of protein, and under 100 grams of carbs a day, because I'm not doing much cardio anymore. Like I might hit my 10,000 steps every now and then, but if you're not doing as much cardio, and you're not doing the same crazy intensity training in the gym, you don't need the carbs. But I feel like I've been growing back again. Like I did lose a lot in the first 6 weeks of not training, but now I've got back, like I still got to pump it at the moment, but it's going to come back fast. My motivation's back simply because I know gyms are going to open in a month or so, and I have a job at a gym going in a proper bodybuilding gym, so I want to be in the best shape I can. At the start of lockdown, I really did just get down. Like I just couldn't be asked to train at all. I know it's the case for a lot of people, no motivation. The kit I had, 2 10-kilo dumbbells, it's fine, but it's just not the same. So now I've got an actual bit more kit, and there's a date and a distance that's, you know, close. I have something to work towards. That's just something I need to keep me focused and keep me engaged in training. And now I have that back, my body's gonna rebound nicely, and then I'm just gonna look at competitions later in the year. Mr. Olympia's been delayed till December, Body Power's been delayed till December. So it might be that I end up doing a Christmas one, or sort of like later in the year, full time. So it gives me shitloads of time to get super shredded again. But honestly, by like the end of July, I wanna be at where I was if I was doing that contest back in May. So that's sort of my new goal date. So I've got like 8 weeks to trim off as much fat as possible. I'm not really that fat anymore. I know the last 3 weeks I've lost 13 pounds of fat, literally from diet. That wasn't even from doing any training or anything. So now I'm up in my training intensity, getting more and more on point with my diet each week. Things should change rapidly. So it's just one of those things, you're getting knocked down for a while and you come back. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah, keep watching for the next couple of weeks. I should blow back up again. Like, I seem to be able to just change how my size so much quicker than basically anybody I know. So maybe that's just my genetic gift, and I can get away with being lazy for 6 weeks and come back and be almost bigger than I was before I started. So yeah, let's see what happens. I've got another 4 weeks to really smash it at home. Then when I join this bodybuilding gym, I'm gonna go really hard. I'm gonna be in there at least 3 or 4 hours a day training, let alone actually doing my work. So it should be good fun. And that's basically my goal I'm working towards now, is just being in the best physical shape I can for when I start my new PT job. So I hope this maybe motivates some people and give you some ideas to train out with just some basic kit. I'll still be doing more videos. I've got lots of other topics to talk about. I've just been sorting myself out basically. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting. And hopefully this lockdown bullshit ends soon and everyone can get back to their normal lives. So I'll catch you next time.